Hi, it's Sarah with House Copper, and today I am actually doing a sort of the name that tool or tool ID, and I really like this light. I am wearing literally just mascara and some blush from my Zooms before, and I look like I'm wearing all kinds of fancy shit, and I'm not. Anyway, I am gonna show you a hollow mandrel. And the reason I'm going to show these to you is because they get misused a lot. And a while back, they were really easy to find. They were everywhere and they were given away because nobody knew what they were, or nobody, took care of them, and they were dirt cheap, or you just find them laying around because they're just like a hunk of cast iron with like not an obvious use. But now I think they're a little harder to find, or they're more expensive on eBay. And you also have to look for ones that have not been abused by a blacksmith. No offense, I do blacksmithing too, you guys, but these tools are not tempered. None of the coppersmithing stakes, any of it is tempered for blacksmithing work. They're just not strong enough. They're a softer metal surface. And hollow mandrels are the ones that have been the most abused by blacksmiths, so they often are warped one way or the other way, or even worse, they are pitted. If you are looking for a hollow mandrel and you find one and there's a lot of pitting, smaller pits you can work around or you can sand down, but any big divots will show up on your tin and copper sheet metal work. They will transfer, I promise. A glob of tin on the inside of a piece of copper, if it's thin enough, will transfer and show. So mine has one really big one in kind of a key area. If you do end up finding one and you really like it, you can fill it with epoxy. You're never really hammering too heavily on hollow mandrels, but you also can take like a piece of leather and create like a sleeve over the area that is bad. So anyway, so here, they're not small nor light. Here's a hollow mandrel. I don't know how much it weighs. I put it at about probably 50 pounds, maybe 60. And that's heavier on this end. Ideally, it would come with like a brace that's like metal that goes over the top that you would put on your bench. But like, for instance, can you see all that pitting? It's pretty bad there, and more on the ends there. Can you see it? There's a lot of pitting. That kind of pitting is not done with tin and coppersmith work. Oh my gosh, it's really heavy on that one. See, I'm strong, but not able to. Maybe it's 80 pounds. I don't know. A tin and coppersmith will never make those kinds of divots in a piece of cast iron like this. So there was a blacksmith at one point who used black iron and his much heavier, stronger hammers when working on this hollow mandrel. But I'll take it because it's the only one that we could find. Anyway, so that is a hollow mandrel. If you cannot find one, they are really helpful with some of the seam work, like whenever I have to double bottom something, or like work on a burr that's being crinkly. But you can use PVC pipe. So just a white piece of PVC pipe, they come in various diameters, so that's always nice. You don't need much more than anywhere from, I would say, 8 to 12 inches. And then clamp it on your workbench, and it will suffice in a pinch, or even something you do for a long time, and cut it in half. That's the other, because this is a half moon shape. So you take your PVC pipe and you cut it in half, and then you will have an ad hoc hollow mandrel. Okay, that's it. That's a very short, easy one this time. I just wanted to go over that with you guys and show you. And if you are trying to build a copper or a tinsmithing shop and you don't have a hollow mandrel, like I said, the PVC pipe works. Or if you do find one, that now you know what to look for. So anyway, all right, that's it. Thank you for watching. You know my spiel, please subscribe, and please share this channel find copper, iron, and clay, find me on Instagram and Facebook at House Copper. And then I will see you here back in the copper shop next time.